Hello, Jimmy.
Hello. Hello.
um, can I ask you a question? Like,
Yeah.
one question I have is, what is your vision with Cool Mom Records? What is it about?
Well, my vision is good enough, but I mean, what Cool Mom Records needs is the vision of all the women of the world. That's what
Mm-hmm.
Cool Mom Records is about. It's about time that the world actually asks, what is the vision of women?
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe when we look at the world right now, we're seeing the vision of a man.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a man had a vision of like he liked to be able to go fishing, he liked to be able to go to the moon, he liked to be able to have factories, he liked to be able to build warplanes and blah 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 blah. And we're all living after the vision of one particular person, and
Mm-hmm.
we get jobs inside of that vision, we get pension inside of that vision,
Mm-hmm.
we get lives and education and school curriculums inside of the vision of a person. But when you look at the earth, you say, well, maybe that guy's vision is against the vision of God when God said his life, because God made women as well, and made monkeys as well, and made giraffes as well, and made many animals which are going extinct because of one vision. So one vision is there dominating everything and making life difficult for others except that one person.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're dealing with when we're dealing with Cool Mom Records, is that the record industry is based on music, and music is our culture. Music is not just the culture of people, it's the culture of the birds, to make sound as they do what they do. Is the culture of the frogs. You hear frogs in the evening. Quack, quack, quack. If you have a million of them, it sounds so wonderful. You feel like it's a massage all over you. So that's the vision, what we're dealing with. But even more than that, you got the wolves, they're howling. That also is part of music, you understand?
Yeah.
So that goes on and on and on. But more than that, it's the music of the angels. It's the culture of angels to be singing praises to God who's alive. So where God is, there's life, there's sound, there's music, there's rhythm, there's life, you see? So that's music. So now we have a thing called the music industry. And in the music industry, you have so many people who are so wise about music, who don't know nothing about music or spirituality, and they run this business, right? And so, for example, they'll tell you that the price of this music is blah, blah, blah. Maybe they'll say, okay, it's $20 for this CD, you see? And they say that's the price for the music. And music is priceless. Yet you're going to come tell me that the price for the music is $20, right? The price for the CD is $20. The price for the format is $20. The price for the vinyl is $20. You see, that's what the price is for. That piece of mechanical thing, that piece of mechanical item that you have, that you buy, that's what's $20. The music itself is not. You understand what I'm saying? So when we pay for music, we always pay for music. You cannot not pay for music. You pay for music instantly. You pay for music with your attention. You pay for music with your ears, with your time, with your rhythm, with your dance, with everything. So we are always paying for music. Because music is priceless, we pay with priceless things. Your ears are priceless. If you lose your ears, you can't replace them. You see? So what we pay for music is as priceless as the music is priceless. You see?
And
So
what have this to do with Cool Mom Records?
what it has to do with Cool Mom Records, we get into the point. What it has to do with Cool Mom Records is that so much in life is priced. People's life is priced. Slaves were priced. Slavery, it had to do with the price. A person had a particular price. You see what I'm saying? So we're living in a culture where things that are priceless are priced. And the unfortunate thing is that when you don't have the money to pay the price that has been determined by some guy's vision, all other work stops. The priceless work stops. People stop communicating because somebody did not pay $100 for something, whereas in reality they should continue communicating regardless, because what we're dealing with is priceless things. You understand? Bands break up because of differences in contracts and whatever, because they break up over things that have been priced, whereas really they should stay together because of the priceless things. You see what I'm saying? So what that has to do, that is the foundation of Cool Mom Records, that we look at the priceless things in life and make that the most important thing in Cool Mom Records. So we have developed a thing called CCSR, a tool for comprehensive corporate social responsibility, and that is the core part of Cool Mom Records. Cool Mom Records is probably the first company in the whole world that has its CCSR, that has its CSR, its corporate social responsibility, as the main driving engine. Our purpose for existing is the CSR. Our purpose for existing is the responsibility to the earth. It's not a reason to say, okay, we are purposely here to make profit, and then out of that profit, we sometimes think about the community, so therefore we have a program to give free food to the hungry or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So every company has its CSR department, which is always smaller than the profit department. You understand? With Cool Mom Records, it's different. The CSR is the business. And it's on all angles. That's why it's called comprehensive corporate social responsibility. You see? So it means that we can engage everybody who wants to make a change. We can engage everybody from an oil company to a hospital, to Doctors Without Borders, to anybody who really wants to make a change. We can involve them in a program because we're going to create a program for them to make the world a better place. Because the world and the music and the message must go together. We cannot be in a situation where we sing about very harmonious situations and utopian situations and everything, and then at the same time, when you come off stage, you're dealing with just profit and the band is fighting. You understand? So the reality of what the music is about, you know, it must go hand in hand. So we're working very hard to say that when we sing Get Up, Stand Up for Your Rights, we know what those rights are. We say it's water rights, because water is for everybody. So I'm taking a walk from Cape Town to Cairo for water rights, 18,000 kilometers, for everybody's water right. Because then I'm not just talking about my right as a black person, say my black rights. What is the difference? What is white rights? What is black rights? You know? Rights is rights. You see? So rights has got to be for everybody. So we're dealing with water rights, that's for everybody. That's for the monkey and the crocodile as well. Right? Water rights is for the fish. So this is what we mean by comprehensive corporate social responsibility. We'll break it down to what is your life worth? What is other people's life worth? What is the respect? And then we create music that goes with that ethos, you see, that way of thinking. And we demand of the entire industries that exist on this earth that they must follow that, because we know that that's how nature is designed. So we want business to follow nature exactly. We don't want a one-dimensional side of business to exist and dominate everything. That is like when you have a monoculture, you just have one plant that dominates an entire place, when you know that it takes so many plants to create a forest, to create life. You understand? So at the moment, we only have one thing, says profit, and profit decides everything, and everything must follow under profit. So we can't have that. So that's Cool Mom Records. Now, we figure that you could probably want to fight this in so many different ways, right? You could try to fight it and say, okay, black rights, slavery, repatriation, reparations, whatever. We've seen the fight, we've heard the fight, we've heard Bob Marley, we've heard everybody talking about these different type of things. And for me, when I look at society, I say that, well, the problem really is, you know, it's like, the best thing is the women, you see? Because women are universal, just like water. And they're universally downtrodden. And they're a universal benefit to everybody's life. You understand? So for me, the respect for women is profound. The respect for my wife is great. The respect for my mother, my daughter, and my adopted daughters is very great. And for me, the revolution or the change or the balance will come only from not the empowerment of women, because nobody can empower a woman. In fact, women empower us with life. But the recognition of the power of women. Because you see, it's a very male chauvinistic terminology to say empowerment of women. Who are you to empower a woman? Who do you think you are to use a word like that? Oh, we're working for women empowerment. You know what is empowerment? Life is empowerment. When life is outside of your body, you have no power. So which one of us can put life in another person? The only one who comes close to that is women when they have a child in the belly, you see. That's the closest they come. But even that is according to a different power that's higher. So that's what we mean by Cool Mom Records as far as the ethos is concerned. How many minutes have I been talking? Long?
I stop this now.